I got the bike mostly buttoned up. The wiring harness was a treat. I didn't film it because you guys didn't want to watch me just wrap electrical tape for like an hour and a half. Before I go any further though, I'm going to squirt a little Go Juice in the intake and just see if she goes bang. That way I know everything's working as it should. This might be very exciting. Or it could be lame. Alright, sick! Woo! Let's get her buttoned up. That feels really good. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 4 of the XR400 build. Previously in episode 3, we put the engine back in the frame, built some new wheels, rebuilt the forks, and more or less got everything buttoned up on the bike. In this episode, we're going to do the final prep, put everything back together, put the tank on, put fuel in it, make sure it runs, and then some random odds and ends I'll show you. And then we're going to ride the thing. I'm super excited about it. First, we got to drink our iced coffee. Okay, one of the things I did off camera was put fresh bars on here, get some bark busters on it, and start putting the controls back together. While I was doing that, I discovered that there was no way to put ODI lock-ons on this style throttle housing. So I actually took one of the plastic cams and cut it to get it to fit so that I could put an ODI lock-on on here. I have not been able to verify it yet because as I was playing with the throttle, trying to make sure it operated smoothly, I discovered that this bolt that holds basically this, I don't know, throttle assembly onto the carburetor is actually stripped out back in there against the base. It's kind of unfortunate because it's into aluminum, but I got a great little tip slash hack that we're going to use to fix that thing and then make sure it operates properly. Right here, there's supposed to be a bolt. This little catch lands on this guy on the carb, and then this bolt hole right here is what's stripped out. So essentially what that does is hold that throttle cam down here, or holds these two separate throttle cables apart. That way when you push and pull and twist on it, it doesn't actually torque this and the cables move smoothly. With this guy being stripped out, that's not really happening right now. So we're gonna see if we can put a time cert in here. And they are probably the coolest little tool or lifesaver ever when you're working on old dirt bikes. It is a M5 by 0.8. And this is an M5 by 0.8 time cert kit. These things are super sweet. Comes with instructions. You drill out the hole, counterbore the hole, tap the hole for the outside threads of the time cert insert, and then you put the insert on the driver and actually drive the insert into the hole with Loctite. And these are super tiny, but I'll see if I can show you. That little flange is what gets caught inside the hole and gets tight. That way when you drive the driver out, it leaves this insert in place, and the Loctite, once it's solid, keeps it in there. On the inside is the correct thread pitch for the bolt hole that you're actually trying to repair. These things are awesome, huge lifesavers. I've used the M6x1 a bunch for, this is like for all your normal 8mm bolts on most bikes, and I have yet to have one fail, so they're awesome. This one's a little sketchy because it's into the body of a carburetor, and I don't think I'd be able to get one of these back if I screw it up, so here goes nothing. That's the counterbore bit. This little guy makes the edge that the crown of that insert will jam tight against and leave the insert behind. Alright, there's the nice clean hole with the counter bore. Now we take the tap and thread this hole. I'm going to go put some Marvel Mystery oil on this real quick. Nice and steady. I'm going to be real gentle here. This is a fairly deep hole, so I'm actually going to back it out, clear the chips, and then go in again. Okay, just got done blowing the all the shavings out of that hole, as well as whatever silicone spray I had in there to cut the threads. They look really good. So I hit it with some contact cleaner, got it super clean, and then blew it out. And now it's time to put the insert in. This is the nut driver, or insert driver. I'm going to put some spray on this so it's nice and lubed up. It kind of has a hexagonal shape to it, which is meant to hold the insert looser than normal threads would. There's the insert. I'm fresh out of red Loctite, but I'm just going to use blue. This isn't a super high stress bolt, so it shouldn't matter. But fairly liberal amount, probably more than I need. And then this guy gets threaded in here until it bottoms out. Yep, just felt it get tight. Just like that, new insert. And then just double check that your the bolt that you actually care about threads in there nicely. Sure does. That's a thing of beauty. Now let's throw it back on the bike. Got the carb back in there, throttle housing put all back together. She seems to fit really well and the bolt's holding tight, so that's good. And then as I go to basically check if my little attempt at a new throttle cam worked, the throttle sticks. So either the cam in here is not actually the right shape, or we got some problems with free play. So let's dig into it. Yo! Alright. Okay, thank goodness I don't have to tear the cam apart again, but it just needed a little bit more free play. So now, pretty happy with that. I just added some free play here and down at the carb. Sadly, I don't really feel like taking this apart to show you guys what I did and how I made a new cam to work with this system so I can use lock-ons, but I can talk it over here pretty easily. This is the OEM throttle tube. Pretty straightforward. All I did was take this is my first attempt, but I took one of the cams from the ODI kit. I believe it's the B throttle cam, and then I just laid this guy over it, basically measured it, and cut it down with a Dremel tool until it was the same exact dimensions as this guy. And then it actually worked really well. So pumped about that. Really pumped to be able to use lock-ons on this old bike. Oh, don't mind that. A sneak peek of the next project. Okay, next I got to figure out basically what all the torques are for the random stuff on the bike that I haven't done yet. Like we got swing arm bolt, all the engine mounting bolts, linkage, etc., etc. Luckily, someone, Lump the Thump, has put on a Thumper Talk page a PDF link to the entire XR400 manual. So thanks for that, dude. He's sharing the stoke. It's freaking awesome. Here's a complete manual. They don't make them like they used to. This manual's awesome. It's exhaustive. It's got everything you need on it. Somewhere in here is all the torque values for the bolts that we're concerned about. Yep, here we go. So I'm going to write these down real quick and bring my piece of paper over there with a torque wrench and get started. Bud. No. On to the next thing. The foot peg pins are basically no longer recognizable as straight. As you can see, this thing's pretty clapped out. So I made a run to Ace Hardware, got some new pins. They're a little too short, so we're gonna have to remount the hole here just a scotch so that this guy can sit in there fully, and then still allow me a washer and a cotter pin on there. I already did it on the other side. Looks something like this. Additionally, that foot peg right there has been involved in a serious crash. It's crazy bent. So instead of me trying to heat it up and bend it now that it's already painted, I'm just gonna grind a little bit of the edge off right there so that this foot peg sits like it's supposed to. All right, as you can see here, that foot peg is angled up only slightly like it should be. And even with that little bit of filing, this one's still pointed way sky high. So I'm actually gonna take a grinder out and we're gonna grind off that post just a little bit more to get that guy to sit down a little bit. Sweet, it's looking better. That'll work. I always have the hardest time figuring out how these freaking things go on there. Something like that.
So then I'm blowing up my phone. No, I'm not used to time on nights, and I don't know if I like it, 'cause the rest is on my own. Ooh, downtime, I shouldn't mind. A little too much and the panics get high at 10 a.m. and now I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. Yeah, I got nothing to do.
We're approaching the finish line now. I got the pipe back on. It's time to get all the plastics on and get the tank on, put some gas in it, and fire this thing up. Here's another little tip for you guys. Whenever I take a bike apart like this, I try to use a little organizer, separate all the bolts into different little bins. That way I kind of have an idea of what goes what, or what goes where, and then I'll lay them all out, and I actually look on like a parts fish on Rocky Mountain ATV and figure out what length bolts go where. That way I'm not confused. So I got them laid out. I'm gonna look on the computer and then figure out where these actually go. Classic, happens when you work on old bikes. I didn't clear the paint out of these threads when I went to put these in. And then of course I'm putting them in with an impact wrench to save time. And I broke this one. So it's protruding through the bottom a little bit. I think I'm gonna take my welder and just tack something on the backside of it and run it the rest of the way out. That's the way it goes, but hey, it's a good opportunity to learn how to fix problems. Not my prettiest work. I ended up welding a nut on it from the top, and I think I'm finally getting it out. Nothing like a little bit of being lazy, not retapping all these threads after they've been painted to slow a project down tremendously. Thank goodness. That sucked. Oil and gas, and she's ready to rock. Oh no! My brand new fuel petcock is freaking leaking. Damn! Alright, it's getting late. It's a weeknight. I think I'm tapping out of this one for now. I'll get back with you after I have it resolved. Woo! Let's go, dude!
That was fun.
Alright guys, a couple days later, got a new O-ring. The old one was all deteriorated and falling apart. I guess it's just from having crappy ethanol fuel on it that got it all dried out. So we'll put this guy back together and hopefully she doesn't leak. Pretty sure that this guy is supposed to go on it.
Yeah, that looks right.
Good enough for real viral. But
Was that filter on there when you got your hands on this bad boy?
yeah, like in between one notch and the other notch, it's like, especially if you get a zip tie in between the barbs.
Yeah.
Don't know though. We'll see. We'll see if she leaks. I'm gonna end up taking this off and putting a fuel filter in line. I think I changed my mind. I'm just gonna buy one because even though I clean this tank out a lot, I think there's still crud in it just naturally. Just the nature of the beast. Because there's so many weird nooks and crannies in this. Like back here is such a tight little corner, and I can't see in there. So
It's probably just caked up old fuel in
I
there.
mean, I washed it out with soapy water, carb cleaner, like all sorts of stuff. All right, moment of truth. Let's put some gas in it. See if it leaks. Got a guest appearance today. Got a buddy in town. He's gonna help me wrench.
Spray gas everywhere.
Oh yeah, dude, it's the good stuff. I think so far so good.
No leaks.
No leaks. Let's see if the fuel line leaks. Oh, dude, I think we're good. Step in the right direction. This tank is massive. I think it's over 3 gallons.
I was actually just wondering if I was going to overfill this thing, but it's not even close.
No, not at all. What's wild is I think a Chirby's or IMS makes an even bigger one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, it's just wild. Those desert boys are built different.
Yeah.
Spending freaking 6 hours on the bike, wide open.
Jeez Louise. Not for me.
No. We got the shop mutt in here, loving life.
You got your cat for this bad boy?
Yeah, somewhere. We got to do a vent line on that thing too, at some point.
Where does it run? Just into the frame somewhere?
No idea. I'll have to look.
Probably right here.
Yep, bingo.
Let's get the seat on here. I'm assuming this slides between the plastic and the frame.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Old school. Like those 2 strokes. Alright guys, put in the comments, what bike do you want us to do next? I've got a hankering for a CR 125 or an RM 125. I think it would be really fun. She going?
Feels maybe right.
Oh yeah, just lined up.
Are we down all the way?
Yeah, close enough.
What did your gaps look like when you pulled this thing off?
It's a great question. I couldn't tell you.
Well, your bolt holes line up here, so.
At the end of the day, if the bolts fit, I don't think she's going anywhere. Oh, dude, did you ever ride with my buddy Chad in North Carolina on his CR 125?
I think he was
At
there
Brushy?
one day at Brushy when you were riding with all them boys and I was with Zach.
Do you remember his seat would fall off constantly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a few of them boys that were having a hard time.
Oh yeah, Stritzel, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. He suffered through some trails.
That is not a good place to learn how to ride a dirt bike.
I want to say we ran up on you guys on like this rock feature and he was just dragging his bike up the hill. That feels solid.
Speaking of new dudes on dirt bikes, shout out to our guy Andy we met yesterday at an undisclosed location. Andy, if you're watching this, dude, keep it up. Hit me up. We'll go ride together. All right.
Should we start her?
Yeah, when's the last time you kicked a 4-stroke?
Dude, long time. A very long time.
So,
You got a choke on this bad boy?
frick no. I don't think you need it.
Warm enough?
Okay. The secret sauce is to find top dead center. Mm-hmm. It'll feel like a lot of resistance, and then just kick it like you would imagine a horse is kicking a person. That's the secret.
So
this thing already has hot
try
cams
to
in
kill
it.
it.
It's got hot cams, so there's no hot start, or I'm sorry, no decompression lever.
Is this stand gonna collapse on me?
Yeah, we should probably take it off the stand. Here, I'm gonna back up, put this thing on tripod, and we can both try and figure this out together.
Okay.
Dude, typically I literally just start it from the side.
Really?
Yeah, it's such a pain.
Like you don't even get on it?
No. Alright, so let's see. That was probably top dead center.
Felt like it before when I was feeling it. Holy smokes, dude.
Oh. I think that's it.
Compressed?
Yeah, go ahead and give her a freaking... I'm gonna go turn the smoke alarm off because she's usually pretty smoky. And Titus hates it.
Hates the bike?
Yeah.
Like how loud it is?
Oh yeah.
Get out of here, Tidy. And especially don't hang out behind it.
Alright, these are a sump oil system, so try not to rev it. because it's going to take a little while to get oil pressure into the head.
Okay.
All right, brother. All you.
You ready?
Yep, give her the beans. Oh!
Oh, wow, you got a lot of swing on this thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you need it to smash the foot peg to get a full revolution. Let's go! Okay, give her a little crack of throttle in the next top dead center.
Okay.
You might have to hold her a little bit. We could try the choke if you want, but I don't know if we need it. You like it, bud?
Fresh.
Oh yeah. All right, bike's running sweet enough for us to ride it. So the last bit is putting these decals on. Looks good to me, dude.
It's pretty good right there.
Oh, I like those perforations.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I've never seen that before.
Oh, I got a heat gun if you want it. I don't think we'll need it though. It's all pretty flat.
Yeah, I think it's good enough.
Sweet!
Beauty, huh?
Yeah, dude, that looks sick.
That does look good. Let me get a fresh spray here. I'll wipe this other side.
I'm pumped. Neither of us are talented enough to ride this thing with its full potential.
No.
All right, Steven, she's almost ready for you, man. She'll be home soon.
Oh man, that one doesn't look as
It's a
good.
little high, huh?
A little high. Can I re-stick?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think try and get that corner to fall down there. Using that guy as a guideline, I think that'd be perfect. Oh, baby.
Oh yeah,
That's
much
money,
better.
dude. Sick.
Beauty.
All right, last thing there is to do is ride it. y'all, that's a wrap for the XR400 build. It's been a ton of fun wrenching on this thing. I wanted to ride it more, and also I wanted to do the Desert 100, but life got in the way, work got in the way. I'm not going to be able to make it. So huge bummer. At the same time, we didn't get any sponsorship money other than Steven, who gave me the XR to begin with. So thanks, Steven. Appreciate it. And I'm pumped that I'm not about to let a bunch of people down. So it's a bummer it didn't work out, but at the same time, I'm glad that we still got the opportunity. It was really fun. So in the future, I'd like to do something like that for sure. But let's talk about the little bit of riding I did get to do. I really only got to do like, I don't know, maybe an hour and change on the thing. So it wasn't super earth-shattering, but I absolutely can tell why they are so beloved by people. The power delivery is super smooth. It's not like crazy torquey. It doesn't get on the pipe and scare you. You can basically wick that thing wide open whenever you want, and it doesn't scare you. It feels really stable, which is good, but also really heavy. So anytime you try and tip it into a turn or hit a bump that gets it unsettled, it's kind of really wallowy and unstable, or really wallowy and I guess I would say like riding on a couch. It feels kind of like riding in an old Buick. Even though we played with this thing a bunch and I tried to figure out the best way to start it by a couple priming pumps and then getting it to top dead center, you still got to be a hell of a man to kick this thing. It's pretty brutal. I can't imagine what it would be like if you dumped the corner in a race and dumped it in a corner in a race and having to pick the thing up and start it again while all tuckered out. It'd be pretty brutal. It does have the hot cam, so there's no decompression lever. I would imagine with the decompression lever, it's probably a bit easier. What are some other pros? The seat's really comfy, super squishy, but pretty slippery because we're used to gripper seat covers these days. Other than that, thing idles and runs like a dream, so couldn't be happier. Guys, thanks so much for watching. It means a lot to me. The channel is just something I do for fun on the side. I'm starting to get some traction. It's really fun. We're starting to build a community here, and I love it. I love that people are trying to get involved with what Share the Stoke is doing. In the future, I'd love to do some one-off events. I'd love to do more bike builds. I'll be racing some more this year, and I've got some more projects coming up. So if that's something you're interested in, please like and subscribe. And remember, it doesn't matter how sick your bike is, how slow you are, how good your tools are, who your daddy is, just get out there and share the stoke. We'll catch you on the next one. This thing is terrifying! It's gonna be a long day. You wanna ride it? Yeah. While it's running? Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing is a hog.